Also, I'm ready for us to start a podcast. I think we could do it. This talking about things.
We have to turn off the air conditioning while we're recording. And quite frankly, it's too hot.
We only record on cool days. And we'll call it Cool Days.
A fair weather podcast.
I cannot see a single flaw with this plan.
Do I need to call you first?
No, because I'm already here.
Oh, okay.
The calling is
to tell you that it's a
at
Cool
any
Days
time
well,
that you decide it's a cool day.
Okay.
So
I can't remember how we started this. How we were.
Well, we never did it.
We never
before.
did one.
We just did a trailer
this
thing.
Is...
This is episode 1, because the first thing was episode 0.
Yeah, episode 1.
So
of Cool Days. Welcome to Cool Days, and today is a cool day.
Yes, and normally we would start this off with a voicemail of you telling me to get to the house so that we could record, but I was already here.
She's already in the house.
Yeah. The podcast is recording from inside the house.
The podcast is recording from inside the house. Today is a cool day.
Mm-hmm.
Today is a cool day. Let me go ahead and give you...
You have to talk into the microphone if you're gonna have a podcast.
This is my first one. Today is a cool day. It is 53 degrees. Not only that, I've nailed my recordings for the Halloween plus 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
Sketch.
Spectacular.
Spooktacular.
Yes.
And it was
very cool.
Due to the enjoyment of hearing my own voice while talking in the microphone, I then said, and this was off mic.
Yeah.
I did say, let us record a cool day. Podcast episode 1.
Yes.
The inaugural podcast. We will take clips of this audio on our 100th Cool Day podcast to recap, remember fondly
absolutely
our time through the Cool Day legacy that we'll be creating.
Now, here's a question I have for you. Normally for Jump the Track, I started doing a monthly podcast.
Right.
So here's my question for you. Do you want this podcast to be one of the monthly ones, or it just gets posted the night of whenever we record it, because the point is to have minimal editing.
Right.
Like as a bonus thing in the feed.
What I'm hearing here is a call to commitment.
No, that's not what I was saying. There's going to be a sketch episode posted probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you want this posted tonight?
Yes, you can post it tonight because as all first episodes of podcasts are, this is being recorded on the 1st of the month. And I know a little bit about podcasts, and I'm sure out there is at least one that records on the 1st of the month. Will subsequent podcasts for Cool Days be recorded the 1st of the month? I'm going to say no.
No,
because I'm going to give an absolute no to that. There might be one thrown in there, but 30 days, 28 days, I don't know.
The whole point of it is that we just record whenever you tell me that we're recording.
Right. So I don't
we might not have another episode for 6 years.
For 6 years.
Or 6 minutes. I might be like
After
about to leave the
this,
house, and you'll call me and be like, hey, we're going to record episode 2. And then we post 2 in one day.
Right. Which,
as
you probably know, you're on a couple of podcasts yourself.
Yeah.
Usually you do the second
mainly this one, which is mine.
You usually do the second podcast
right away.
Right. Really immediately following on the 1st of the month. So, I just want to stay true to the podcast community, the you know, this is something, this isn't new. This isn't new stuff. Podcasts have been around really since
the beginning
Socrates.
of time.
I mean, it just wasn't, it was a low tech version. You know, you had to go to the podcast in person, which they're getting back to now. I don't know if you've been to one of these, where you go to a podcast recording in person,
famously
to watch
we
it.
We've been at. We were at one.
We're kind of at one now. If you think about it, God, this is getting deep.
I feel like we need to like start selling supplements or something.
Probably.
With how like deep
and now we're
gonna
take a commercial break. This podcast cannot be here on its own. It's gonna take some support, not just from you listeners, but from our donors. And one of our sponsors is vitamin D, which can be found in
the sun.
Milk. Yep.
Right? Is that
this
the one?
Podcast brought to you by the sun.
Yes, we are nuclear powered.
Give him a call. So let's get right back into it. You know, I wanted to touch a little bit today.
Yes.
On why this podcast is going to be the next big thing.
Yes. Okay. What do you have? What do you have?
Mainly is that it's going to be like every other podcast ever made.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I found just in some of my research that that's really what makes a podcast a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is looking at another podcast and being like, I can make that podcast. And then you say to your sister, can you make this into a podcast?
And then I say, well, I do have microphones currently plugged into a recorder right now.
Yeah.
So
and then
we can absolutely make that a podcast.
It just happens. And, you know, some might say we're ripping off some of those bigger podcasts. You know, to name a few. The
one.
The moon.
The other.
The moon podcast. The sun podcast.
The Saturn car podcast. The Saturn planet podcast.
Mercury. Venus. There's probably the Earth podcast. I don't know if that's out yet, actually.
No, I think
there's
we're ahead of the curve.
There's a lot to cover.
We're ahead of the curve, and that's what we want to say, is that the Earth is not flat. It does have curves. We love curves.
We do, and we definitely want to establish that early on. We don't want to deceive anyone here.
No.
We don't want you
unless you want to be deceived.
Unless you
want
to be
deceived. Lies
deceived,
if you want.
We can, you know, kind of flip this on its head. It's fresh. It's new. It's flexible, you know? So actually what we're going to say here is about the flat Earth. And it is flat. Is that, will you ever make it to the edge? Probably not.
No.
Who's got the funds?
Who has the funds?
Today, in this day and age,
nobody.
In this economy?
In this economy, can you even make it to the edge of the Earth?
Probably not.
No.
Would I even want to?
Exactly. Why put in all of that work?
Yep. So, now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to move on to the second portion of this podcast. Like all of our podcasts before.
Yeah, every one of them.
Every one before the first one, we are going to call a guest.
Okay. Who should we call?
Who do you have on your phone? And while Anna, because this is a virtually no editing podcast. While Anna,
we're just killing time. I am not editing any of this out.
While Anna is finding our interview for the day, I just want to take some time to give a shout out to our sponsor the sun. Well known for sunburns.
Yeah.
Well known for rays. Some of you might not know that my nickname is Ray. Doesn't have much to do with the sun, my nickname. It's more like a take. It's like a take on the first syllable of my name, which is Rachel. So it's like Ray Chul. So we went with the Ray because Chul was taken. So anyways, I want to give a shout out to the sun and say thank you for shining down, but not too much today, because today is a cool day.
Cool day. I have texted one potential guest.
Okay, we've got one potential guest. That a hook has been cast. And we're going to see...
cast a hook or cast a line with a hook attached?
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Excuse me?
Moving on to the third part of our podcast. We're going to talk about some major issues of the day.
Yeah.
And one of those that has affected me personally, and I don't know how much.
Well, I don't know what it is yet.
Well, you're gonna, because I know what it is.
You do.
Yeah, and what it is is when you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
TM. Trademarked. Meta, if you will.
Yeah.
And you're watching those videos and you're flipping through them. Do you ever get one that's like really bright on your phone? Like you're flipping through them and it's like the brightness goes up on your phone. Have you ever?
I don't believe so.
Okay, is it because of the differences in our phones or the differences in our Facebooks?
Well, I'm also not on Facebook that much. So I'm not usually flipping through multiple videos, but maybe your phone is automatic brightness on?
It's not. It's not, because I like low brightness, because
you like to not be able to read anything, which is why your eye prescription is so high.
But also because I am loyal to our sponsor, the sun, well known for brightness. And I'm not trying to bring in brightness from somebody else. You know, I'm staying true to our good friend, the sun. There's some songs about him out there.
Yeah.
You Are My Sunshine.
Mr. Golden Sun.
Mr. Golden Sun.
Here Comes the Sun.
I think there's one like Sunshine of My Love.
Sunshine of My Something.
Sunshine of My Sunshine.
Yeah.
And so basically we want you, the listener, to weigh in on this. This is a modern problem.
So modern.
Anna's not modern.
Oh no, I dropped the thing.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
We are still recording.
Okay, good, because none of this is getting edited out. None of this. So, what I want to ask you as the listener, maybe the viewer, you might be looking at your phone while this is being recorded.
Now, I don't know why you would be, because we didn't record video.
No, but you might just be looking at your phone. You know, something
viewing
to look,
our sound
something
waves.
to look at. Yeah. So if you could,
speaking of waves, the sun
does have probably some sort of waves.
Yeah, it's like radiation waves.
Possibly.
Gamma. No, those are rays.
Lava? Is there lava waves on the sun?
Lava doesn't usually make waves. Well, except when it disrupts people's lives, because lava. Our second sponsor, lava.
So if you want to comment, like, and subscribe about whatever the topic was that I originally asked you to weigh in on.
I don't know that there was one.
Was Facebook thing.
Oh, Facebook, yes.
Just let me know. Am I alone in this? Is there something wrong with my eyes more than what I already know?
I personally haven't experienced this, but we'll see. Also, I haven't received a text back from this person, and it has been 4 minutes. So they may not have their phone on them. I texted. I don't know if I can say. Should I say on the pod?
Don't say.
I won't say. It'll be a surprise. Just in case. It'll be a surprise for you.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cold call.
We're going to cold call.
Yeah, this is something this podcast is really well known for. giving a heads up but not waiting for an answer. So that when they say, you know, I didn't expect this, you can be like, well, I reached out to you. A little bit of gaslighting. Speaking of gas,
the sun. So many gases.
So many lunar. Nope, that's the moon. Solar.
How dare you say our rival to our sponsor?
This is my first podcast. So I'm just, you know what? Forgive me.
Of course.
Solar flares.
Sunspots. If you like polka dots, well, let me tell you about sunspots. They're dots on the sun.
If you look at the sun for too long.
Maybe that's what's going on with your eyes.
Yeah.
Have you been engaging with our sponsor too much?
Speaking of our sponsor, the sun. And so now we're just gonna
we're gonna cold call this
person will answer. And
do you want me to tell you who this person is so we can see if we should cold call them?
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do.
Like intimately?
Yes.
Sexually?
I should hope not.
Is that incestual? Is it a sibling?
Yes.
Okay.
Who else would I cold text to be on a podcast?
You'll get the hang of this. She'll get the hang of this. Okay.
Okay. I guess we're gonna
go for it.
Okay. We'll see. Maybe we'll leave a voicemail. I don't know that I've called.
That is a common part of our podcast is leaving voicemails.
So common on this podcast.
So right now we're going to ring up caller number 1.
Sorry, it does take a little bit of time because I have not called them in a long time. So I had to figure out how to we have to let things access the microphone.
Yep. Get all that access. Okay, here we go.
We're on speakerphone. Maybe we'll just leave them a voicemail.
Hello.
Katy. Katy, you are on Cool Days.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
The podcast that keeps podcasting. Cool Days.
Podcast.
Cool Days is brought to you by the sun. Wow, Katy, it is so nice to talk to you. This is a really well-known podcast. This is episode 1.
I was over at Rachel's house and she wanted to have a podcast, and then we're like, oh, we should cold call someone. Yeah. So I texted you, but I wasn't sure due to time zones if it would be a good idea to call or not.
No explanation necessary.
So I was reading something and I was like, oh, I'll text after I'm done, and then you called and I was like, oh, it must be an emergency.
Yep. No,
it absolutely is. It is an emergency,
and that's why we're reaching out to you. That's why we're reaching out to you today, because one of the hot topics of our podcast today that is planned out.
So planned out, not spontaneous at all.
Scripted. Right. Word for word. So if you want to just pick up your script. So basically what we're talking about is airplane food. And you've been on an airplane a couple of times.
Yeah, I have a few times.
Can you expand on that?
Rank rotten.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Rank rotten is, well, you know what? One time I was on an airplane. I've been on an airplane
2 times?
Twice.
Yeah.
Well,
round trip.
Technically back and forth. Okay. So a couple more than twice. And so one time they gave me cheese.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is that unusual?
No, it was good cheese. And the thing
was it loose cheese?
It was wrapped, like professionally
wrapped cheese?
Yeah. So it was professionally wrapped cheese. I did unwrap it and eat it, and it was good.
Breaking news.
But here's my thing. That's like a pre-packaged thing they probably bought from like a company. Because they'll hand out like little pretzel packs or like
And those are pretty
little
reliable.
cookies and stuff that are bought from like companies, but like the meals, I don't know what
So
they're doing with
what
the meals.
you're saying is
Hot
you
food
like,
on a plane,
you like,
no good.
You prefer a mass-produced product with probably full of preservatives, sodium, probably some chemicals. And I
Well,
don't know
that's
about
probably
you.
what's making it taste good.
Okay, fair point. So
And here's my
why
thing.
why
Here's
do
my
you
thing.
hate flight attendants?
Well, here's the thing. They're not chefs. I'm not blaming them. But there are people working for these companies they have to be in charge of creating these recipes for the meals.
Okay,
And they're
so thank
they're
you,
just
Katie,
saying
for
that.
being on the podcast, and we really appreciate your time today. She's a little bit winded. I don't know why she talks
Thank
so
you
much.
for answering the phone for this absolute, again, not an emergency.
You're welcome, but I'm really feeling attacked.
And so, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to eat the airplane food, just tell Katie to fuck off. All right, this has been Cool Days. Thank you,
I think
Katie,
we've
for
flown a little
coming.
too close to the sun.
Oh,
Our sponsor.
speaking of the sun, our sponsor today has been the sun. I'm really going to have to wrap this up, Katie. So if you'll stay on the line, we have a prize for you. Anna, thank you so much for being on today and for being the executive producer, the recorder, the editor that's not really going to edit this podcast. And thank you, Ray of Sun, our sponsor. Everybody, good night.